How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think that I would be making a video revisiting the subject of Hogwarts Legacy, but this has been building up over the last couple of days or so, and I've been keeping tabs on it, and to be honest with you, I gotta say something about this. So what we have here is an article that is titled, Pikamee Leaves VOMS Following Hogwarts Legacy Controversy. Now, before we go any further here, I need to get a couple of disclaimers out of the way early, so that way you guys can understand where I'm coming from here. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I stand against any form of bullying, harassment, bigotry, etc. for any type of community, as well as race, religion, language, etc., okay? We all should be treated with respect, and we all should be treated equally. And number two, I understand that Hogwarts Legacy in general is a very nuanced and controversial game because it stems from Harry Potter, and that right there stems from J.K. Rowling, who is known to make controversial remarks regarding transgenderism and is deemed transphobic. And I understand when it comes to this sort of subject, there are going to be some very sensitive aspects about this. That's why I'm trying really hard to address this delicately and carefully, but at the same time, realistically and upfront with you. I 100% firmly believe in the fact that you can enjoy the content/art and not support the creator/artist. And there's people out there that are allies of transgender as well as LGBTQ, but yet they still enjoy Harry Potter, or they want to at least try to enjoy Hogwarts Legacy, but unfortunately, because of all of the negativity and all of the harassment campaigns that have spawned from this is something that has gotten way the hell too messy. But before I keep going on, let's go ahead and let's get into this article here. Pikamee, a popular VTuber signed with talent agency VOMS, has requested to leave the organization following controversy after she streamed Hogwarts Legacy. I do not like where this is going already. Hogwarts Legacy has sparked an avalanche of debate ever since its launch on February 10th. Fans of the Harry Potter franchise have both praised and criticized the title, largely due to comments made by the series author J.K. Rowling regarding trans people. And again, I want to reiterate that you can disagree with J.K. Rowling and go against her beliefs and all that stuff, but still enjoy Harry Potter, because that is something that a lot of people most likely grew up with. Harry Potter has been around for a very long time, you know what I'm saying? So they most likely just want to enjoy the game for its content, and they're not necessarily getting the game because they support J.K. Rowling and all that stuff. However, there have been instances where people would get Hogwarts Legacy just to spite the trans community, and that right there is also a very shitty thing to do. Basically, if you are trying to be spiteful in this situation, whether it's against players that genuinely just want to play Hogwarts Legacy because they grew up with Harry Potter, or if you are getting the game just to own the libs and own trans people, then honestly, you're a piece of shit either way. But let's keep going here. Upon its launch, a slew of streamers were faced with backlash for broadcasting the game, not the least of which were VTubers, creators who use virtual anime-inspired avatars to represent themselves on screen. Most notably, popular VTuber Silverveil ended one of her streams in tears after coming under fire due to Twitch's auto-mod program, which has automatically banned the word trans in her chat due to the possibility that it was being used for harassment. Now, the Silverveil situation, without going too much off topic on this one here, was an absolute mess, and I was actually thinking of whether or not I should cover that topic, but you know what? I just might do that at this rate, but I can't say for sure at the moment. To think that all this is happening over a fucking game, like seriously people, grow up. Jesus Christ. Although Silverveil promised to push through in spite of the backlash, another VTuber has made the decision to step away from creating content after undergoing harsh treatment online from critics of Hogwarts Legacy. That is honestly complete bullshit. It is a damn shame. Like, I'm trying really, really hard not to let my blood boil over, but this is something that you should understand and recognize that it's way the hell too far beyond reason. You know what I'm saying? Harassing people to the point of breaking down in tears, as well as being driven away from the online community and quitting or retiring or graduating or whatever. Like, you yourself gotta recognize, okay, you know what? This has gone on long enough. This has gone way the hell too far. We need to stop. Pikamee is an OG VTuber who garnered a dedicated fan base due to her upbeat personality and humorous gaming streams. She, like many other streamers, decided to broadcast Hogwarts Legacy upon release and was met with a wave of criticism and harassment that ultimately prompted her to go dark for several weeks. Wow. You must be proud of yourselves, eh? You must be real proud of yourselves. Y'alls are pieces of work, aren't you? Driving people to the point of going dark, all because of them wanting to play a game out of genuine excitement and genuine love for the franchise. You guys need to get a fucking reality check, I swear to God. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, the more I get into this, the more I begin to realize one of the very big reasons as to why I avoid topics like these, because this right here genuinely infuriates me, and if you have a heart and a conscience, this right here would infuriate you too. On March 1st, 2023, VTuber agency VOMS released a statement via Twitter claiming that Pikamee has decided to graduate from their organization. We regret to inform you that Pikamee, a member of our group, will graduate from the group and terminate her activities as of March 31st, the statement reads. We discussed this with Pikamee earlier, and in respects of her wishes, we have decided to graduate in a positive way. Honestly, I don't think there's really any way that you can make, like, a positive spin in this situation. She's basically being forced out. That's what it is. You know, let's just keep that at $1.50. She's being forced out because of dumbasses online that think they're doing the right thing, but they're actually doing the wrong thing 150%. Like, they want to claim support. They want to claim love and acceptance and equality and this and that. But here's the thing, is that the moment that they're provoked, the moment that there is something or someone that doesn't quite align with them word for word, beat by beat, all of a sudden, their actions and their words completely contradict what they claim to be for and what they are preaching just so they can hear themselves talk. And this right here is the notice from VOMS Project themselves saying important notice, and this right here showcases the notice in full details, and it's got nearly 30,000 likes. We're gonna get to that in a moment here, but let's finish up with this article here. The statement went on to explain that Pikamee will continue streaming until March 31st, after which her content, memberships, SNS, and VOMS Project products will come to a halt. So I want to go into this tweet here for a moment, and you can see that there is a lot of support and interactions with nearly 4 million views. Now, you can just see the outpouring of support and sadness in the face of this news, but this right here, I kind of want to really, like, signal boost these tweets right here. So we have ourselves that one guy saying, so a bunch of people got butthurt over a video game for no reason. Choose to bully anyone who didn't have the same opinion as them. Amen to that. And now we have to lose Pikamee as a result. And we have ourselves Earl here saying, no one cares about any video game, they just want to be part of a mob. And you see, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is something that I've been trying to drive at. You know, these people that claim to be for a bunch of positive things and virtue signal and this, that, everything else, they're not about that. They just want to be a part of a mob because they want to hear themselves talk. They want that attention. They want those brownie points and all this fake pandering bullshit. They don't really care about all that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, you know, like, this is actually, like, this makes sense. This makes more sense than anything else. Pikamee also uploaded a YouTube video explaining the situation where she thanked fans for the love and sweet words they had given her during her time at VOMS. I am so sorry for shocking you guys like this, she said. Despite all the sad things, I still have a month left, so I hope we can have a lot of fun times. That, Oh my god. That just, honestly, that really, really hurts my heart. Like, having to read that out loud. And, you know, I actually did a little bit of behind the scenes digging around when it comes to this Pikamee character. And they seem absolutely genuine, absolutely sweet and bubbly. Like, are you guys proud of, you know, harassing this individual to the point where they are going to be going away? Like, what does that say about you? Thus far, Pikamee's fanbase has been showing an outpouring of support for the VTuber amid this latest news. So, we have ourselves some tweets here that we're going to go over here, starting off with Timid saying, "I just saw the Pikamee announcement and it felt like a punch in the chest. I legit wanted to cry. Watching Pikamee was like watching a little sister. It made me feel great hearing her kettle laugh and seeing her have a good time. And now she's graduating. It fucking hurts." So this right here has a spiderweb effect because not only does this affect her, first and foremost, but this also affects her fans too that tune into her content. Like, you know what? Let's just keep going here, because my head feels like it's gonna burst if I say anything more other than what's in this article here. Six here says, "This is one of the most classic clips of all time. I remember this was one of the earlier clips I've watched before falling down the VTuber rabbit hole. Pikamee is an absolute legend. Let's support her till the very end, and we'll you know, avoid the clip in case, you know, copyright or whatever. But, you know, you could just tell that there are people that genuinely love this individual, and this individual doesn't seem like a mean-spirited individual that would go out of their way to spite people. You know, like, can't we just, like, live and let live? For the love of God." Luckily, Pika herself seems to be taking her graduation with lighthearted spirits, as seen in a tweet she posted the day of the big announcement. "Now say, I love Pika as my girlfriend, and she has boing boing before I graduate, say it now, Dazo." I don't exactly know, like 100% what she was saying there, but you know what, like, that actually kind of warmed my heart up as well, you know what I mean? Like, despite this being a shitty situation, you know, I am happy for the fact that Pikamee seems to be maintaining her upbeat and positive spirit and all that stuff, and, you know, that's something that I can genuinely support and appreciate. This is the latest installment in the ongoing drama surrounding streamers playing Hogwarts Legacy after critics bought girlfriend reviews to tears after she and her fiancé decided to broadcast the title shortly after release. And I remember this as well. I think there was like a video clip that I shown in my previous video to this subject, and it was just honestly a really infuriating and sad thing to, you know, witness and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people these days, like, they gotta get a grip, especially people that think that they're doing the right thing with all this virtue signaling bullshit and harassment, even though they think it's not harassment and it's completely justified. Let's call a spade, okay? It is harassment, and that is something that you should be 100% ashamed for. And you know, all this is coming from someone who is a stand-up guy, that being me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there is something that stinks, if there is something that deserves to get called out, I'm gonna call it like I see it, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm seeing here in this situation is something that frankly didn't need to exist. It did not need to get to that point. And to those people that think that they are doing good for their respective communities, you do realize that this right here actually hurts your cause, okay? So, smooth move, X-lax brains. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I could have a lot more to say about this, and just a lot to say in general about the entire spectrum of Hogwarts Legacy and its controversies, but we would be here, I think, literally all night, and I don't want to stretch the video out longer than it already has, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the video off here. Let me know what you guys think about this, because this is something that genuinely infuriates me from 0 to 100 right from the jump. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people, and I'll see you next time.